Word to your mother, boys and girls. It's your boy Sniper Wes coming at you here from sniperpicks.com with some free plays for you here for Monday, August the 18th, 2024. Your free plays today are going to be all in Major League Baseball because that is all we have going on today. They are going to be between the Mariners and my Dodgers, the Red Sox and Astros, and the Orioles and the Mets. My name is Sniper Wes. You can find all my premium selections over at sniperpicks.com, the number one sports consultant in the business. You can also grab yourself a package. There's tons of handicappers over there to choose from. You can either follow one handicapper or follow a group of handicappers. There's different packages that give you different options. You can get the starter, the classic, the premium, or the starter plus. So you can check it all out at the website, sniperpicks.com, and join in all the winning. I would recommend checking me out on Twitter at the Sniper Picks, and my YouTube is right here as you are watching on YouTube. So please like and subscribe to this channel, which would be awesome. Let's go ahead and let's tell you how we did in the video yesterday. We actually went 2-2. See, this is the thing. When I give you guys 4 leans, it's harder to go 4-0. 3-0 is hard enough to go. 1-0 is hard enough to go. But when you start doing 4 plays on the video, the chances you go 2-2. Well, obviously you can't go 2-2 when you give 3 plays out, but it's just harder. You get 5. Actually, the other day we gave you 7 plays yesterday on Saturday with the UFC leans, and we went 5-2. But that's just because we crushed the UFC. We've been crushing the UFC for a long time, but it's just tough when I give you a lot of games. So I'm going to give you 3 games here today. I just think it's a better model to give you 3 games. Maybe when we get to football, maybe we'll start doing 5. In fact, I might just do a college video and an NFL video separately from all the regular videos just because there's a ton of stuff going on during football season. But there's not much going on today. All there is baseball. So you're going to get 3 leans from me, and we will start with the Mariners and the Dodgers under 8.5. Okay? So we get Brian Wu and Gavin Stone here. Wu has been phenomenal for the Mariners. 2.06 ERA and 0.85 WHIP on the season. That is very, very good. Gavin Stone, he's been a really nice addition to the Dodgers rotation. The Dodgers did not think he'd be this good, nor did I. 131 WHIP and 131 ERA and 0.73 WHIP in his last 3 outings. So his last 3 outings has been phenomenal. And I think it's a pitcher's duel. Remember the Mariners too, they're 55-64 to the under this year, and that is largely because they have not hit all year long. They brought in Justin Turner and Randy Rosarina at the trade deadline. It's helped a little bit, but this offense, it's probably going to be the death of them, and they're probably not going to win the division over the Astros because they cannot hit. They can't get the bats going. And that's why they go under all the time. So I'm going to take the under 8.5 between the Mariners and the Dodgers. Also like the Red Sox and the Astros, under 8 runs. Okay, so we get Houck and Kikuchi here. Houck, 3.01 ERA and 1.15 WHIP. He's pitched really good for the Red Sox all year. Kikuchi's been terrible his last 3 starts. 6.10 ERA, 1.35 WHIP. But I think he's going to bounce back here. The reason why, so the odds makers, this number is kind of all over the place as far as the total. It's 8 at a lot of books, but it's 8.5 at some, and it's 7.5 at others, like some big books, which means certain odds makers think that Kikuchi's going to bounce back because it'd be 8 or 8.5 everywhere. There wouldn't be 7.5s hanging around out there. I'm going to give it to you at 8 just because that's a consistent line. But, some odds makers think he's going to pitch well because they know Houck's going to pitch well. The question is, how's Kikuchi going to pitch? And they think he's going to pitch well. So I'm going to take the under 8 between the Red Sox and the Astros. Also, like the Orioles and the Mets, under 8.5. You can get that at plus money at some books, plus 105. We get Rogers versus Peterson here. Rogers, 4.89 ERA, 1.57 WHIP. He has not been good. He came over from the Marlins to the Orioles, and he has a 7.53 ERA since he came over. And that's not what the O's envisioned. So Peterson on the other side for the Mets, 1.56 ERA and 1.15 WHIP in his last 3 starts. So he's been very sharp as of late. He came over from the A's. I think Rogers is going to bounce back here, though, for the Orioles because the Mets, they only scored 2 runs yesterday. And sooner or later, he's going to have a good outing. And I think this is a spot for him to have it. His team needs him to step up. And, the Orioles still have to contend with the Yankees. The Mets also, too, Peterson, they need to start playing well, too, because they're trying to hang in there for the wild card spot. They're, I think they're 2 games behind the Braves for the final wild card spot. So, a lot going on here. But I like the under 8.5. I think both pitchers pitch well. Let's go ahead and recap. That was a lot of information for some baseball games. But Mariners, Dodgers, under 8.5 is the first lean. Red Sox, Astros, under 8. lean number 2. And the Orioles and Mets under 8.5 is your third lean. Yes, I gave you 3 unders, and yes, that is scary. But I like all 3 plays. So, my name is Sniper Wes. You can find me on Twitter, like I said, at these Sniper Picks, or also like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It does help my analytics. I will see you guys tomorrow with some more free plays. Until then, you are on your own. Sayonara.